to look out for is storytelling. And storytelling is exactly what it means. Storytelling. Hello. It's your girl Tequila coming to you with a new series. And this series is, yes, you guessed it, on narcissistic abuse, but we're talking about subtle behaviors when it comes to narcissistic abuse. The reason why it's important for me to address this subject is because so many times people are able to minimize the impact that a person's behavior in a relationship has on another person. So over the course of this series, there will probably be 4 topics that I address that relates to the narcissistic cycle of abuse, and specifically talking about subtle behaviors within a relationship. So the first phase when it comes to subtle behaviors of narcissistic abuse is charm and flattery. This is probably the best phase or stage you will be in with this person because they are presenting their best self or the best version of their self to you. But things to look out for is love bombing. This person is laying it on thick, for lack of better terms. They are encouraging, supportive. They seem emotionally available. They're giving you compliments. They're telling you how great you are. They're consistent with engaging in conversation with you. They are complimenting how you look, what you wear. They're complimenting your goals and your aspirations. They're wanting to know everything about you. It feels at this point that they're fully invested. Not only that, they are doing things that makes you feel good. They are just giving you everything that you could ever dream of. It seems almost too good to be true. And that feeling or that phase is love bombing. And so it's helpful to be mindful of when someone is trying to get too close to you too soon. The other subtle behaviors is them bragging about their accomplishments. But the bragging is more of like no one else could have done the things that they've done. They've done all of these things on their own without any support. And they're the best thing that God has created because they can accomplish all these things. And also they may even brag about money and possessions. Like if they have a high paying career, then that's the topic of the conversation. They brag about what type of car they drive, where they live, what type of lifestyle they're able to afford, things like that. Something to look out for is storytelling. And storytelling is exactly what it means. Storytelling. If they tell you about the time that they went to a baseball game, they will make that story seem better than what it really is. They may presume to say that they had the best seats and it caught the baseball and the excuse me, and the pitcher who threw the ball that they caught came and greeted them, took a picture with them, signed their baseball, and brought them back to the dugout to meet all the other players. Like the story is going to be elaborate. And they're trying to get you pulled into their world to make themselves seem like this amazing person. But if you notice a person is bragging about accomplishments, but it's not really adding up, or they're elaborate in their storytelling, they're adding too many details, it almost seems too good to be true, then that is something to totally look out for, so you can further avoid getting involved with this person. And the last thing I want to say on this particular phase is that means that you yourself have to learn to slow down, to decline certain things when it makes you uncomfortable, to say no, to set boundaries early on, and be mindful if this person is violating your boundaries. Because if you find them violating your boundaries after you said no to something, then that lets you know that if they're not narcissistic, they're still a person who is violating their boundaries, and they're not caring and concerned about what you need or what you want, and it's not a person to pursue further a relationship with them. Okay, stay tuned for part 2, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.